Ashley Ogle. I am an authorised marriage celebrant here to legally solemnise this marriage today. Jim and Toula have invited all of us here to be witnesses to their public declaration of love for each other and to celebrate with them their commitment to each other in this marriage. Jim and Toula have come here today to commit themselves to each other in an equal partnership, a cooperative venture seeking to grow in understanding and acceptance of each other's character, temperament and moods with their child or children. Theirs is a relationship based on mutual love, respect and readiness to understand, accept and adjust to each other. They have set out neither to change the other or to be subservient to the other. What they will achieve is both inevitably influencing and growing together, and that is or can be a mutually enriching experience. May I have everyone standing for the bride, please? I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life.
I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriage according to law. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of this relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life.
Jim and Toula first met back in the 70s when they were high school sweethearts. As the years went by, Jim's family migrated to Australia, and with that, the sweetheart relationship came to an end. After many years of building their lives separately, events have taken place to see them both standing here today, side by side and ever so deeply in love. It is the strong love between them both that sees us here today to solemnise a marriage and witness Jim and Toula commit the rest of their lives together as one. I'd like to share some words I believe to give great significance to love and the love that we see here today. To love devotedly means to grow in consciousness. Love breathes more deep as we develop awareness. At the core of such awareness is care and concern, giving and sharing, a strength and intimacy that leaves no room for fear or distrust. To love devotedly requires honesty. Being true to oneself means being true to the other. Jim and Toula have found in each other someone whom to be honest, with whom to be at ease, and with whom to be at home. Your relationship abounds with goodwill, and while you differ from one another, you have found value in many of the same things: your ability to communicate, your shared spiritual journey, and your mutual desire to live each moment fully. I would now like to call upon Toula's sister, Melissa, to present a couple of poems she has chosen for them today. Now, this will be spoken in Greek. However, your ceremony guide will share this poem with you in English also. Thank you, Melissa. Jim, would you like to hold hands? Jim, will you take Toula to be your wife? Will you love her and cherish her, respect and honour her? As your soulmate, will you stand by her through good times and bad times for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
Toula, will you take Jim to be your husband? Will you love him and cherish him, respect and honour him as your soulmate? Will you stand by his side through good times and bad times for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
Okay, Natalie. I call upon the persons here,
I call upon the persons here
present to witness that I,
present to witness that I,
James Stephen Peters,
James Stephen Peters,
take thee, Toula Christakos,
take thee, Fatula Christakos,
to be
be my lawful wedded wife.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, James Stephen Peters, take thee, Toula Christakos, to be my lawful wedded wife.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Toula Christakos, take thee, James Stephen Peters, to be my lawful wedded husband.
I call upon the persons here
I call upon the persons here
present to witness that I,
present to witness that I,
Toula Christakos,
Toula Christakos,
take thee, James Stephen Peters,
take thee, James Stephen Peters,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Bride, I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Toula Christakos, take thee, James Stephen Peters, to be my lawful wedded husband.
And that now leads us into our personal vows that both the bride and groom have written for themselves to each other.
My love, now do I make my promises to you. I promise to share laughter in times of joy and wonder, to share tears when sorrow touches our lives, to share my dreams and hopes, that our love and minds may grow, to share compassion and understanding during times of frustration and anger, to share all that I have and all that I am, for as long as love shall last.
You are my best friend, my confidant, and the love of my life. You are my soulmate. Together we are complete. I will always be by your side no matter what we encounter throughout our lives together. I feel so lucky, honoured, and loved to be your wife. My feelings for you will never change. I will love you with all my heart forever.
So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. We'll now go into the ring exchange. So by the exchange of these tokens of your love for one another, so you are lived interlaced. What one experience, so the other shall. As honesty and love build, so will the bond strengthen and grow.
Toula, I give you this ring.
I give you this. I give you is a symbol of our love.
I give you a symbol of our love
And of the promises
and of the promises
I have spoken to you this day.
I have spoken to you on this day.
Jim, shall you wear this ring? Fair.
Shall you wear this ring
As a symbol of our love.
as a symbol of our love,
Being always mindful of the vows
being always mindful of the vows
we have spoken on this day.
we have spoken on this day?
We know not what the future may bring into life for this couple, but we hope that together they may be equal to the needs of their tomorrows. May they find in all times an ever-growing love. Jim and Toula, you have formalized the existence of the bond you have already known, vowing to be loyal and loving towards one another. We celebrate the love that has brought you to this moment. May your joy deepen with the passing years as you explore the mystery and meaning of your love. In expressing your private affirmations, you have pronounced yourself ready to be husband and wife. So, by the power vested in me to solemnize marriages according to law in Australia, I formalise this bond. Go forth as husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Lord.
I would now like to invite John Jamison and Nikita Constance to join us in signing the register. I ask you all to sit back while we do this.
Start. So we.
Oh, guys,
Wow.
let's go. Okay, Toula, come forward. I'll just get you to sign. Here. Yes. You guys can interact too.
Yeah, you're locked in now.
Toula, I'll get you to do here
Me and all my
here
toys.
also. And Jim, I'll get you here, please. You just sign here.
Can I read the contract?
True that girl.
She's got everything. All of you
I'll get
too.
you to sign here and here. Perfect. And I will get you, Nikita. You want to come here? I'll get you to sign here. Just sign here.
Oh, that's a little okay.
And I'll get you to do here. Sign.
No, he is. No. What'd you say?
What?
And just a signature too. Beautiful, thank you. And John, if you'd like to come sign here.
Oh, nice one.
And then I'll get you to
Nice
sign here.
one, Sui.
And here also, please.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Okay. We'll just take our seats and stand again, please. Right, do you want to hold hands? Okay. Now we can conclude this ceremony. Jim and Toula invite you all to stay after the ceremony to wish their congratulations as they walk down the aisle. Jim and Toula will then leave to take some photos before the reception. Please meet at the venue for 5 p.m. I now ask everyone to stand. Ladies and gentlemen, dear family and friends, it is my pleasure to formally present to you Mr. and Mrs. Peters.